Ryan has the opportunity to work with Oscar Ukendrup, the Senior Director of the Gatorade Sports Science Institute.
He is just a wealth of nutritional knowledge. He's also an accomplished endurance athlete, so he practices what he preaches.
We're really starting to get into the tough part of this challenge. You got to get it all dialed in or you're going to feel it.
It's gotten to the point where it's gotten so far to one side of not controlling my schedule that I'm just sort of surrendering to the experience. Indian Peaks, XTERRA, then it was Illinois Wilds, XTERRA, and now it's Chicago Tri. Basically, if we just take the last week, it was go to work, 24-hour shift, drive to Denver to start a class at 8 in the morning, get off of work, fly to Chicago, Illinois, get into my hotel at 2 in the morning, go to bed, wake up, and here we are. So it's like every little second has been packed with something. I haven't been this sort of just physically tired in a long time. I got a chance to follow up with Oscar, who's kind of been pointing me in the right directions as far as what my body needs to succeed during races and training.
Well, we've been in the race together tomorrow, so what are your expectations?
It's not an Ironman, so I know I can get through it. It's just that I want to feel good at the end.
But the most important thing is that you get the fluid in, you get the carbohydrate in. I think for an event like tomorrow, the goal should probably be somewhere between 30 and 60 grams of carbohydrate in terms of the energy.
And I feel pretty fortunate to work with Oscar. There's not many scientists that actually practice what they preach like he does. Normally you don't have to get up at 4 in the morning for these. Everyone's nervous, but when you add probably 9,500 more people than usual, it's obviously compounded. I'm definitely feeling a little less energetic than I have at other races for some reason, just a little more fatigued. Eventually I'll get into the groove and wake up and get going.
This is it's a very big race. Thousands of people kind of funneling into this transition area. It's a bit chaotic. With the swim, people are so excited that they actually spend a lot of energy, which means that you're going through your fuel stores very quickly.
There are lots of people visibly having some issues with the swim. I was kind of half thinking, is that going to be me hanging onto the boat? I felt like I was having a hard time swimming straight, because every now and then you hit a wave. Just took the attitude of I'm just going to try and swim as smoothly as I can without overexerting myself.
Come on, babe! You're looking strong!
I was looking forward to getting on the bike. They shut down 2 lanes. You're in the middle of traffic, riding your bike. There's definitely a headwind on the way out. I tried to stay down in an arrow position and kind of cut through that, and I think that worked pretty well. Felt okay coming into the transition area, and then when I took off running, I definitely was having stomach cramps and figured I could just run through them. Probably 2 miles in, I feel like a cramp in the upper part of my stomach, then the lower part of my stomach, and then just sort of kept going. You finish a race like this and you want to sort of be happy and high-fiving everybody, and I was just not feeling it, you know. I was just wanted to keel over and just lay there.
I think Ryan had actually quite a good race. I think he had a tough swim. He had a really good bike. I think his problem this time was really this GI.
I was just a little frustrated because I felt so good with my nutrition in the last few races, and then this one just didn't really fall together the way I was hoping.
It's very difficult if you're taking energy on board and fluids to also feel comfortable at the same time. You cannot expect to come here to a race and use a new strategy and then it's perfect from day one. You've got to train these things. I've given him some guidelines. Now he's got to go out and practice and see how far he can push it.
I'm trying to glean some knowledge off of that for the next time because I don't want to feel like this again. Immediately starting out the run, I could have, walked or stopped or whatever, but you keep going. That's the whole point of this thing, is that you're out here to challenge yourself. And there's just people out there pushing through their challenges, and I'm pushing through my challenges, and that's what it's all about to me.
Okay, this is my last chance. I got the points, and I'm going to the XTERRA National Championships.
This is the culmination of the XTERRA season. Lots of really good athletes here, lots of good energy.
That's all they really know is I was on television, and my wife chose me out of 25 guys. So that doesn't really give you much of an endurance sport reputation.
So I'm constantly trying to prove that I belong here.
It's the national championship race for a reason. There was nothing easy about it at all.